What's going on, guys? So today I'm out here at Blue Compass RV in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this Goliath Montana fifth wheel from Keystone. This thing is super cool. It's got a very cool floor plan to it and definitely more of a couples focused unit, but if you're looking for a very large luxurious fifth wheel, this may be the one for you. Hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, so before we get started, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is gonna have a gross vehicle weight rating of 16,980 pounds. It's gonna have a cargo capacity of 2,560 pounds and a unloaded weight of 14,360 pounds. So I would definitely recommend towing this behind, you know, probably a dually. I wouldn't really go single rear wheel on this one, only because it's so tall, so wide, and so long that the wind profile on this thing is definitely going to impact your tow vehicle more than perhaps a smaller, a smaller fifth wheel that you might see over there. So I personally would recommend a dually. You could get away with a single rear wheel 1 ton. Just make sure you have the payload capacity and you're very careful. All right, let's hop on the inside of this thing, take a look at it, and we'll come back out. But before we do that, one thing I want you to keep in mind, I get a lot of emails from folks asking me, if I'm still selling an RV. And I'm not selling these. I don't work at a dealership. That's one of the differences, I guess, between my channel and a lot of them, is that I don't work for a dealership. I'm not kind of beholden to what the dealership's trying to get me to do. I come out here, I review RVs honestly as a complete third party, as an RV owner myself and someone who's owned several of them. And that's one of the differences. But a lot of great resources out there. Definitely check them out. We're going to hop inside this unit, then we'll come back out. Please, if you haven't had a chance, subscribe to the channel too. I always appreciate when I get new subscribers. So this is going to have 400 watts of solar on it, and this is a Montana 3763 BP. All right, some of these, the screen door kind of sticks behind when you open the main door. Going up the MORryde step above steps into this unit. Since we're coming straight up to the price, let's see it. So this is going to have a total MSRP of $138,443, but the sale price on this unit is going to be significantly less than that. So you really shouldn't even pay attention to that price. Just call the dealership and they'll give you the actual sale price. Okay, so we'll pan around real quickly. You can see the living room up front, kitchen here in the center, bedroom and bathroom in the back, and then you have a nice half bath right here. So let's kind of go through this floor plan real quick. Stepping up front, this is what's considered the upper deck of a fifth wheel. You have sofas on each side. It's called opposing sofas. Once you throw these things out, you have this giant sleeping area up front. Televator here, huge front window, which is awesome. Just be careful you don't crack it. You got storage on each side, nice soft closing cabinets, magnetic holds, which is an improvement over some of the things in the past. Panoramic fireplace, JBL sound system, more storage on each side. You have, again, these big sofas, but it also gives you windows all the way around it, complete with day and night roller shades. So this is the daytime roller shade, and that is your nighttime roller shade. The reason why they call them differently is because the daytime roller shade, you can't see through them during the daytime. The nighttime one, if you use the daytime one, you'd be able to see through it when you have lights on in your RV. So the blackout blind's made to give you complete privacy and help you sleep a little later in the morning if you want to. Nice contrasting tones on this wallboard up here for the ceiling. Very nice. You have theater seating right here as well. Nice window next to it, plus this huge platform here. Sometimes some manufacturers have gotten away with putting some type of a seating area here, but because it's elevated so high, you really can't do that in this unit. Got some power there as well. You might be able to put a coffee maker right there though. You have your control panel right here. Nice huge area here. This is really where your coffee maker should go, at least in my opinion. Got some storage, again, all soft closing cabinetry. You have a Norcold. This is their residential refrigerator. So you got this huge refrigerator right here, complete with real big securing handles. So typically when you see like a Samsung or an LG, they have to put some type of a knob to connect the two so the doors don't open in transit. But Norcold's been building refrigerators for RVs for forever, and they just know, how smart it is to build one specifically with release handles. So when it's closed, there's no chance it's going to open while you're in transit. And this also has a release lever right there as well for your freezer below. This is going to have the Furrion 3-burner cooktop. This is a lot wider than your normal 3-burner cooktop, so it gives you a little bit more room for larger pots and pans. Convection Furrion residential microwave above it. Single basin stainless steel sink. Got some storage here. I do wish they put little bungee cords or something here just to keep stuff from sliding off in transit, especially if you forget something and it's tucked back here and you're looking from the door to see if everything's secure. It can fall off and get caught in one of your slide out mechanisms or whatnot. Speaking of slide outs, nice rug material underneath your slide areas instead of carpet. Okay, so you have an owner's app you can download as well. Nice drawers right here for all of your silverware and other things like that. I saw a tire pressure monitoring system included, the TST system, which is a very good system. So I thought this was a half bath when I looked inside, but it's not. So this is kind of like a walk-in pantry. Got a space right here to hang things, maybe your aprons. You got a spot here for keys, and then you got this huge pantry space. This is actually really cool. If you don't need that half bath, which I'd venture to say most people probably wouldn't if you're just a couple, this is just a great space to put, again, a cooker, coffee maker. You got power back here. You got storage beneath it and above it, and you got cabinetry all right here. Very, very cool setup if you're looking for that large pantry. All right, over here's your dinette. You got 2 chairs here. You probably got 2 more in the bedroom under the bed that are made to come out here to give you seating for 4. This does expand out, so you can extend this further. Again, day-night roller shades on all of your windows with blackout shades. Everything's closed up, that's why it's so dark, but if we open these things up, they're tinted, but they still let a lot more light in. Okay, coming up the stairs, you have a nice entry-exit door here. Again, it is dark in here, but hopefully you can see pretty well. These new cameras work pretty good in the dark. So you can see you have a washer and dryer set up in here, so you can put a stackable washer and dryer unit, or you can put it side by side if you want. Plus you have storage on top. Nice sliding closet doors with mirrors on them. This unit has, it looks like it has 2 AC units in it. Let's see, I saw one in the bedroom. You have a spot in the center there for another AC unit, but this has a front and a rear AC unit and not one in the kitchen that's currently mounted. King size bed. You can have some storage underneath the bed. You have some storage right here as well above the windows. Again, all blackout shades, which come in really handy if you want to sleep in a little later on the weekend, or whenever you're camping, you don't want to wake up the minute the sun comes up. On this side, tons of wardrobe storage, 6 drawers here. You got 3 cabinets there, plus a smart TV that's already hanging. And you have a large window right here if you want to open it up as well. You'll just see how much more light comes in here once you open up these blinds. All right, heading into the bathroom area. All right, so this is a good sized bathroom. First of all, you have 2 vanities here. You got 2 sinks, both bowl style top mount sinks. A lot of space for medicine and all of your other things that you want to store inside your medicine cabinet. Over here you have great space for toiletries, towels, and everything else you need. Plus you have 4 drawers down below. These are full extending drawers, porcelain foot flush toilet. You have a nice window right here, small window. It's actually nice to have, plus it has a day shade as well. So that's kind of rare. You typically see one but not the other. So over here you have your vent controls, lighting controls. It is a sliding door right here. Huge frontier, 1-piece shower with a slide arm right there also. Got a lot of room underneath the sinks as well if you want to store stuff. This is a great functional bathroom, and it's a good size bathroom. You don't feel claustrophobic in here. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let's hop to the outside of this unit and see what it's all about. Okay, starting up front, you have the Road Armor from LCI. This is the Rotaflex style pin box, big rubber bushing right here. This rotates right here. Basically takes some of the road shock and dampens it between the truck and the trailer and the truck. All right, that is locked, but that's going to be where all your hydraulic stuff is. Actually, you can see it from here, and your generator prep. So if you get this with the generator, this is where it would live. Here's your 2 batteries, as well as your hydraulic setup for your leveling system. This has a 6-point auto leveling system on it from LCI, and it's hydraulic. You're going to have a 30-pound propane can up here, one on the other side as well. You have a relatively small pass-through storage. It's locked on this side, it may be open on the other side. And the main reason why is once we get to the back, you'll see. This is going to ride on a drop frame. It has an 8-inch I-beam for the drop frame right there, and a 12-inch I-beam going back. Rack and pinion slide out right here. This has Saloon S637 tires. This has the Road Armor upgraded suspension with heavy-duty shackle straps, greasable wet bolts. Great tires, great suspension setup. Behind here is going to be your underdeck storage. So this is under the bedroom area. Check it out. Tons and tons and tons of storage. That's the reason why that front storage isn't as important. Then you have more side access storage right here into that same space. Slam latches on everything, which is really nice. You have two giant awnings, one right there and one right here. This one extends over the slide. I usually recommend putting a small one on the slide. That way you don't lose coverage because of the slide sticking out under the awning. LED lighting, nice ladder to get you on top. It is prepped for a reverse camera or a rear driving camera. Okay, this is your back hatch to get you into this area right here. Great for e-bikes, especially foldable e-bikes or smaller stuff, or your kids' toys, stuff that you're gonna be using at the RV campground outside. Great place for it. Or if you simply want to load your RV up before a camping trip and you want to take off as opposed to having to move in and out of your RV to get everything in and out of it. Nice slam latches. 2-inch receiver that is designed for an accessory rack, not to tow a trailer. There's no four-way connection there anyways for lights or any of that. This also accesses that side storage area that you just saw. Sewer controls, other side of your suspension, 50 amp connection right there for your power. You have a Schwintek slide up here and a Schwintek slide in the back. And then this is gonna be a rack and pinion slide down here. And under here, nice strut arms, keeps it from hitting that. You have your wet bay, exterior shower, water controls, as well as your low point drain. And here you have a Victron MPPT solar charge controller for that 400 watts of solar, which is really nice. It's a cool RV. What do you guys think of this thing? Especially for couples, you know, looking for a larger unit, something you can travel around the country in and have all the amenities you're looking for. Give me your opinion. Please jot a comment down below. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. You can actually see part of the solar right there as well. That's one of your panels. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.